What's up guys, and welcome to Dawn of Man, a very sequential game, a game that indulges a lot. If you want to know more about the game, read it in the description below, but let me tell you, this is a very fun game. Basically, just to explain what the game is about, it is about the origin of man as explained in the Charles Darwin theory. If you are a scholar, that is, you should know about the Charles Darwin theory, dating back to how man started to develop. So in this game you'll be going through a lot of those periods: the Mesolithic period, the Neolithic period, and all those periods, just to progress and reach a modern era of the Iron Age as far as it was known. So that's what Dawn of Man holds, and in this one we are going to start ourselves a new game. I've gone through a little bit of it. We have the free play, we have the challenges, we have the community, and all that. Challenges, we have long march, creative mode, stone age, metal age, all of that. But we're going to do the free play, the continental dawn, the northern, starting with the continental dawn. We have to choose an area, just building our community from down under all the way up. There are a couple of areas you may choose from. We have the lake valley, forest river, we have the merging streams, river fork, mountain lake, and the twisty river. I want to kind of do the forest river. I mean, we have the accessibility to the lake in general. I may do the twisty river too, but just somewhere forested trees are necessary. They are a very essential part of the game, I must tell you. And also in the forests, it's easy to access game or meat, animals to hunt. So the forests are really necessary in that one. So we're going to do the forest river. The game mode, we're just going to play it at normal, and normal. You have unlimited save games, all of that. Starting conditions, you can either start with a few structures in a settlement or nomad. No structures, you have extra resources, so you can choose your own location to settle. So I prefer starting as a nomad, starting as your own creator with no structures at all. Just start to build from the bottom. So we are going to start that with nomad. And let us have our first people settle and build a community strong enough for the others. And here we are, our first settlers of our community, and they are just but a few. We have a man named Tagol, he's an old man. We have a child, a boy named Zamak, an adult woman named Go, an adult woman named Ayat, an adult man named Zamzo, Kadok, an adult man, and Kerant, a girl. So this is the area that we have been given to start with. Just gonna scout around and see what we have. We have a very long river. Is this one going upstream or downstream? I think we had a lake somewhere. Okay, but it is a forest river, just the way I wanted. That one goes that way, that one goes that way, and yes, so this is the region we have to establish ourselves and see what we have. Here we have some animals. Ooh, the ancient animals, the ancient ones. These are bisons, ancient bisons. The very old bisons. I love the context of this game, also giving us the feeling of these animals that we didn't manage to see as this time of our age, but those are the ancient bisons. And just looking around, we have a lake for fishing. We have there's a lot. There are resources. There's a trees that you can cut down. We can also, there's a lot of land. I mean, establish our first community here. This is a good area. Cut down the trees. The community will be well established around here. Later on, maybe build a bridge crossing over onto the other side and establish another community this side and connect them. It's going to be a long series though. Is this a cave there? That's a cave there, and it is standing. It was scratching itself from as far as I saw. Very good animal. That a few animals here. We have a wild horse, a female one. We will domesticate them at a point. That's the part of the progress. And the bison's just resting over there. So this is our barren land. We have the stream to fish. There's a lot. We have stones that we can pick, we can gather to build something. And yes, that's just the area for us. That is what we have to begin with, and then we can do a lot from them. This is an eagle. Oh, don't worry about me, I'm just a little bit curious, a little bit too curious, I guess. Ooh. Okay, so enough of that. Now I think we need to start building. That's a megalith. We will be mining them at a point. Requires technology. Megalith. We'll be advancing with the techs that we grow. So this is what I'm talking about, the techs. We have 7 people, still no building or capacity. The knowledge will be helping us to advance from the Paleolithic era into the Mesolithic, Neolithic, Copper Age, Bronze Age, and then Iron Age, where we will be most advanced. So I've already laid the foundation, the plan of what we want to see of this region, and we are just going to start building slowly by slowly. So that's just it. This region, I can't wait to see just good buildings all around, huge walls rising from these regions, and this part, that part construction based, this part construction based, maybe going all the way even up to inside here. A really huge community of ancient men. Okay, so let's talking and let's start building now. Our people need residences to stay, the first thing, so we will need tents. We'll want them to build some few tents. And oh, I had paused the game for a while there, and just there are like 5, 6 people. I think 3 tents to start with must be enough. That's the second tent, and that's the third tent. So that is it for them. They will start building. As the resources needed for the tent, we need sticks and we need dry skin. Sticks, I'll have to assist them in gathering. There is this which I can place a work area where they can gather sticks easily. So there are a lot of sticks here. Let them come to that area. That is the work area where I expect them to gather sticks. And then hunt a few animals for the dry skin from them, from the animals, I should say. So with that, maybe just direct them to hunt to gather a few sticks themselves. You wanna gather these ones, people. Let's do this quick. We need shelter before night falls so that we have a place to stay. Gather some sticks around, gather some sticks. Construction work begins in a few. There's a lot of it, in fact. We need to build our houses and everything, and now we need dry skin, and I want animals to hunt. There's this feature that if you press tab, it turns into like this type of view. You can see the animals. Like right now, I can't expect them to go and hunt a cave lion. They will easily die, or a cave bear. And also the wild horse is also a bit tough. I'm looking for ones that are green, animals that are easier to hunt, animals that they can hunt and easily kill something like the ibex or the ibex, don't know how it is pronounced. Hunting that one, and maybe also hunt this wild horse right here. I don't want to start into the territory of the bisons. The bisons are going to be, they're a bit tough. So yeah, let the work continue. At this point you'll love to see a flying bison, one that looks like upper. So they have the dry skin with them, that is cured meat. Just need sticks. They have the dry skin, they can't do that. So with that, I think I can advance their speed a little bit for them to collect the dry sticks and build the first settlements of our humble backgrounds for our humble beginnings. Sticks have been acquired and the first tent is coming up into shape. Structure has been built. The first animal has been hunted. The ibex has been killed relatively easily. Let them gather the meat. And this guy went to hunt the wild horse. I hope he becomes successful on his journey. With that one, we can also build the second one. The wild horse has escaped, so I'll have to set up another hunting spree because currently we really do need skin. I'm going to go for this male ibex and that female ibex, hunt a few more animals for them to be able to set up a background and build a few things. We have a lot of animals, a lot of them. Is there anyone coming to hunt? And our first two huts are complete. We also want to do some few things, just build a few things. Like we now currently we have our huts, they are well built, and now we need places for things for some things to happen. So we are going to place a skin dryer at a point. Maybe want to place the operational ones around here so that they be zoned, maybe that just the residents, then the operations, and also the markets and everything heading towards the river a little bit, the residences outside heading towards the inner part. That's a skin dryer. Maybe do two. Yeah, those are two skin dryers. And now we are going to get a crafter. I just want them to be around here at the gate of the city or to the town. Our gate obviously will be somewhere next to that, so down here residences moving in within, and maybe even when we get better advanced things like sewing machines, sewing places, they will be towards the inside. So I want to place that on there, and maybe now place a hearth for heat during winter in the middle of that. Then give a little instructions to gather stone for that one. While construction of those ones continue, I want to set up the first working areas for gathering food, because food is, you don't want food to be an issue for you in this game. So Just place a few work areas. We were obtaining stick. We will need to obtain flint for construction there, but I need to place a few hunting areas so that our people can hunt for game. I see a lot of animals love this region right over here, and I'm going to do 2 of those there and that region. We need to have now fishing depots so that we can gather some fish. That is the first one. No, that one is actually a first place for us to gather fish, and that is our second one, just along the river. Maybe place a third one. We will need fish in numbers to be sincere. That's the third one for the fish. And collecting and harvesting wild plants. We still have a lot of trees around here, so we might want to do that. Just cover all the food reserves that we can afford as of now, and that is it for the wild plants. And also obtaining stone, I won't do that for now, but we will need stone as time goes by, mostly because of the whatever we are constructing. We have this one to obtain flint. Our people are a few, so I don't want to give them too much work for their energy, so we want to obtain flint there, and also just one for obtaining stone, just a small one. Yeah, those are the initial instructions, the initial work they have to do. Just look for those ones, and easily enough for now we can take care of ourselves and a lot of this. So now I think there's a lot of collection being done all around, and this bear, it has a lot. I like the way it keeps on standing, just looking around, and it's not even looking for anything. It's a cave bear. Nice to see one of those. So after that, I think we can build a few more things, change some of these statistics. Like I love to have the general population here, and then maybe the resources here. We have 7 people, we need a capacity of 9 people, or at least more of that. We'll build another residence once we reach that level, but now maybe we build a few storages, like a rock pile somewhere here, and a wood pile somewhere there. And now I think we need a storage tent, and I'll just put it at the center of everything right there. Rock gathering is continuing. With that, I think I can also increase these things, a few of them. I need to place a work area for more food, like more fish right there. And let us look for more flint. I think we have depleted our flint. Oh, there's still some in front here, but I would love to have this one also mined. Our hunting area. Oh, I see some flint here. That is nice. place my hunting area around also, maybe somewhere behind the home. Place one right there behind our houses, and another one maybe here is not a bad idea. Use the area and scope a little bit right there. There's also some flint deposits near our home, but those ones require mines, as I've seen. I can just pick them. The ones that can't be picked are these ones, and because of that I think I'm going to add a little bit of that one there, and I'll also have them collect and harvest a few extra wild plants. Yes, with that our community is coming to life. Our few people, they are operating, they are hunting. The workload is kind of very high right now, but look where it is and see what we can make of them. Let's speed this one a little bit. And you can also enjoy nature at the same time. A cave hyena is attacking. Dude, you're alone. Just run, run, run. What's wrong with this guy? I mean, the best you can do while being attacked by a cave hyena is to run. Now we need to bury him, and we don't have any burials. Those ones will be unlocked up front, but not now. We still have to unlock them in the skill tree, or it's called the technologies. And why are we having cave hyenas just killing us? Can someone help that child, please? Now the child is dead. Oh my god. I didn't expect us to be losing so early. So many people so early. Now the cave hyenas are seriously attacking us, aren't they? I feel that shouldn't be much of an issue, but it is really disturbing that we are losing people now this early due to the attack by the cave hyenas. We are now down to only 5 people. Our skin dryers are operating. We have a few raw skins now. And we don't have tools. Is it because the production is off? We don't have tools for fishing. I was expecting people to be fishing, and the production of the tools was off. We only have like 3 fish in our reserve. People are down to only 5 people. Not something I'll be happy about. Let's see, as we continue scouting, we have a wild donkey and the trader has arrived. I don't think I have enough resources to buy anything from the trader at this point. I would have valued the dry skin for making tents and also other things, but yeah, we just don't have any quality to anything to change right now, so we're going to let that one be for a while. And that is an Orosh, or whatever its name is, a female one. And where the bisons, love to see a flying one like Kappa. And the storage tent is complete. I don't think we should be having any problem with the storage. And winter is here, as you can see above, and I know it's going to be really cold. It's going to be freezing in winter. That's some information to help us about clothing, and our clothing production is also on. Should be able to do some of that. And right now we have a couple of points that we can spend on some things, and with that I think I want to unlock a few. I'm going to unlock the bone tool to be able to make better tools for hunting and also food drying. Once we have the bone tool and the food drying, some things should be easier. A food dryer, place it just here where I said I want to have my gate. So I have the first one, maybe place 2 side by side. Yeah, we have food dryers there. And now we have the bone tool. We can turn on production of the bone materials. And many more people have joined the settlement. As you can see, we are a growing community. A few die and a few come in. It's really painful that we lost a young girl to a hyena though. So let's add a few more residences so that those people don't have to sleep outside during winter. Maybe 2 tents, 1 tent right there and 1 tent right there. Let's have this tent constructed for our people. The population, the capacity is for 9 and we are 9, so we need to increase that one so that we can better our chances of survival. It is really snowing. Winter in all its glory. Just look at the detailing in this one. I love the detailing in this one. And we have survived winter. The trees had no leaves during winter. At the end of winter, the trees are growing leaves. And immediately after winter, we have a storm. Wow, really interesting, right? Couple of animals that we love to hunt all the way out here, but I'm not placing it all the way out there just yet because we have just seen what happens. Our people die randomly. Such random deaths are not what we want at the moment. There's some flint out here. Our workload has decreased, so I don't expect our people to be crying all around because of a lot of work. But we now expect to see progress, our huts being built, because the huts, they are not yet complete. They're still there as of only 9 people. Wow, and these storms are really long. This is a really long storm. The storm, you feel, is slowing down our progress. The trader is back. Let's see what he has this time round that we can take from him. Not much. Maybe I take a piece of log that I will need for something up front. And with that, what do we give him? 1 piece of cured meat. Our first trade deal of the game. Okay, these guys have a lot of tasks, so it is hard for them to prioritize on a few. But for that to be able to make that happen, we can give some of these tasks higher priority. Like I'm going to give this house higher priority because of the fact that we need it soon enough. While that happens, let's see what we have around. Here we just have a long river going all the way downstream. Wow, this is a long way from home. I only want to have one of my people over here. That's why it reaches. Bad, but kind of far from home. Ooh, and for the first time I am seeing a mammoth. Just look at that massive animal. Let's load this one a bit just to admire this mammoth. Deemed to have existed then, right now they don't exist anymore. Obviously they are gone, and that's a mouflon, a mountain mouflon, if I may guess. That is the mammoth for us. Just go back home and see what's happening. The tent is up. That's good enough. We also want this tent up anytime soon. We have a few extra points. Let us unlock something. I think I am going to do dog domestication, because our people are really suffering. Our guys were killed, our children were killed by animals all around, and I am not happy. good enough. We have made some progress. Our huts are up, our storage tent is up, our food trials are up, only one to go, and they are operating. We have the skin dryers, we have our crafter all the way there just doing his work, and now a few more extra things can be constructed. We are hunting animals. We need some meat, we need some game. Some fishing is also going on all the way here. And you have to wonder why these people are going all the way out there and what they are going to do. Is it the hunting? This guy is fishing just with the bisons beside. So the bisons are friendly. They won't eat him. Hopefully that is the case. And many of our animals are escaping, the animals that we are hunting for some reason I am not aware of. Spiritual place to build. I'm going to hold on to that for a bit. I mean, the revolution has just begun, so we still have quite a way to go before we can go spiritual at the moment. Add a little bit of work. Since most of our animals that we are hunting are escaping, I am going to add a little bit of that there. And the other tent is up. Dry food is also being collected. We have we depleted our sticks? Nah, we still have them, but I would love to have another one so that new people have come. We are now 12. A new human has been born, and two people have joined our settlement. Well, I'm looking to set up the tent, the stick post. So now we are up to a population of 12, and our dog has contracted a disease. I think we don't have a way to treat it, so how do we do it? And winter is here with us again. You know what? I'm going to slaughter it for food, because the dog has contracted a disease. It's just going to die anyway, so let us increase a bit of our food reserves. I know in the current modern world it sounds really awkward that we are slaughtering dogs for food, but this is the way people evolved. This is how they were living, and there are also communities out there that still use domesticated pets for food at points, like the dogs and cats. We still also have people who eat people, so no need to get all lousy about it. The trader is back. This time around I have a bit of things that I can use, but I don't think I am going to use anything for that. I still don't have enough to buy something that I want. One thing I would love from the trader though would be some wool clothing, but since the other communities are not advanced as much as us, they are just advanced as much as us, where they don't have a lot, the same way we don't have a lot. We have enough points to unlock something else. Maybe now I can do the composite tools for being able to cut down some trees, and I can do the turning one. With that, I'm going to set up some areas for collecting tannin. We have one right here, and winter is here with us again, and from these trees right here we can collect tannin. I would also love to start cutting down some trees for a little bit of something, so we are going to place that on there. And for us to cut trees, we will need composite tools, so I'm going to turn on construction of all of that, because we have the flint, and we have one more thing to construct, which is the turner that we are collecting tannin for, just outside on this side. No, that side is full. Let me place it here, our turner right there. And we have unlocked a milestone, our first milestone, survival. Lovely. Oh, it's our second one actually. Oh, is it our second one or our first one? Our first one. Survived 2 years. We are growing. Something you will have to see. Okay, so far our people have managed to settle. We have managed to give them some tasks. We have managed to survive. We have enough food reserves at the moment. We are not losing a lot, and they are growing. We have domesticated some dogs. Our community is coming to life. So with that, I think we are going to halt this episode right here. We have made progress, and that is something nice to see. So we are going to halt this episode with here, and continue in the next episode, building our people and helping them grow into a stronger community. Before I leave though, I have enough points to unlock one more pack, and I think I am going to go for should we go for the dog training or the sling making? We also have the spirituality, where we need a burial mound. Oh, some people are dying, so maybe setting up a burial mound should not be an issue. So I am going to set up sling making for archery and making slings. I'm going to set up a funerary ritual, a burial mound. One more thing before we leave. Build a burial mound for our people to be able to bury their dead. Just to see where I can place it. Out in the trees is not a problem, right? Yeah, just place it out there somewhere in the middle of the trees. Yes, that is good enough. So with that, I would like to stop this episode right here. Thanks so much for watching. We continue building our little village of ancient cavemen in the next episode. Peace.